Nigeria is a beautiful place, and I'm always delighted to be a Nigerian. It's always a pleasure to talk about how Nigeria won its independence. But a very important thing people are quick to tell us is that the men fought for the independence. They actually give you names, but I keep telling them if the women did not give the men the backup for that great match to get Nigerians independence, it wouldn't have been possible. Because we know that behind every successful man, there is a woman. Moments like this, I can't wait to kickstart the celebration for everyone. The show is Prime Woman, and today I'll be showcasing a special, delectable personality, a lady who did not only witness the beats as a tender, loving person of what Nigeria became at a time, a lady who shares birthday with Nigeria, October 1st. Who is this guest? Your guest is as good as mine. I'll go sit down and get to enjoy my chat with my guest. Hello. You have met my guests a little bit, but having a conversation with her will actually throw in more light on who she is and what she has been doing. I want to go back, in time a little bit. The first time I met you, you were actually practicing journalism. You actually championed something. Newspaper. What happened to that woman? Because I said that newspaper should still be able to carry me as a prime woman.
Exactly. Before then, I'm so excited. At the onset of this interview, you said you love Nigeria so much.
Yes, I
I'm
do.
so excited. It's
I do.
heartwarming. It's gladdening for me to hear that particularly. Not just because I was born on October 1st, but because Nigeria is a good place to love. It's a good country to really love lavishly. So I'm so happy and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I tell people that I didn't love Nigeria as much as I do today
Yeah.
until when I left Nigeria
You
briefly.
see that?
I felt like a second-hand person,
You
a
see.
second citizen. I wasn't, I had to tread carefully everywhere I went to. So, and when I touched home, the first thing I did, even before I came down, was, oh, home sweet home. I felt like a lord of the land
Despite your contribution to
wherever I
enriching
was,
the economy
wherever
over
I
there,
was, yes. So I've always
home
said,
is home.
yes. And no matter how difficult Nigeria you may think it is, you need to know that it takes a lot to get things moving outside.
Absolutely.
For instance,
Absolutely.
I was looking for the service of a carpenter. I had to go through a whole lot. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, Musa, where you there? Musa will come and do it. How much? Anything. Musa is willing to do it for me for free.
Absolutely.
Once he knows I can't afford it. We are our own brothers keepers in Nigeria.
We
So that
are.
I can't trade for anything.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We are
you.
both our brothers and our sisters keepers.
Yes, it's a shit thing.
We are good people.
Yes, we are. I still want to know where the woman magazine is.
Yes, thank you so much. Growing up, I've always liked it, especially when I was even from primary school. I had friends. I had a female friend, then the other friends were males. And somehow, for some reasons, we were always joking, playing. We were fortunate to be top in the class. And naturally, your teacher will like you if you are doing well. And you move conversations, you contribute to conversation in the class, and you don't give trouble. Except when you make some progressive trouble. So I have always been interested in media. Not that anybody gave me any orientation. That kind of a thing that is inborn. I was also lucky to have grown up partly in the city. I was born in Kaduna, grew up partly in Kano. So I had opportunity of watching television and I had opportunity of traveling. So suddenly I just realized that I was trying to get a job. I wanted to be a lawyer. It didn't work out. I wanted to be everything I wanted to be didn't work out. So suddenly I found myself in College of Education. I was now reading business education. Then I went to the university to read economics. And somehow I couldn't get a job because of discrimination. I was told that I had a teaching background because I went to a government teachers college during the UBE.
Yes, yes.
So, and I went to a college of education. So, how is that supposed to be?
Disadvantage. It's supposed to be an advantage. That was how I was not able to read law. Then, because I was so interested in media, I was engaged right from when I was in the university. I was working for young Catholic students. I was one of the executives right from the level of our school level to the diocese to national level. So I played prominent role. So in between, I saw myself contributing to the magazine of the senior seminary. From there, when I left school, when I finished school in 1994, and I didn't have a job, I just thought to myself, I just told the Pioneer Minister of Women Affairs Ambassador Judith Atta, God bless her. So I said I want to publish. I had told a senior brother. He said, "Have you seen anybody from Benue with this kind of ambition before?" But when I told Ambassador Judith Atta, she walked me to the family secretary. Viva supplement. That was how we started. What did I have? He said, "How much do you have?" I said, "I have 30,000 naira." How do you start a newspaper with 30,000 naira? That was how I was giving supplement. It was the pages I was giving, they paid for 4 pages for 84,000. I even underpriced. But that was how we started the first edition. She was so excited. And I'm also grateful to Justice Fatih Abubakar. Because when we did the first anniversary in 1998, she was the one that launched it for me. So I'm so grateful to these two women. So when they say no two women are friends, it's not true. But sure, these older women supported me so much. Yeah. So that was how I got into publishing. Haja Aisha Ismail gave me so much support. I remember 25 years ago, the year 2000, I was the only journalist she nominated to accompany the Nigerian delegation to the United Nations meeting. Ironically, it was during the military that the paper flourished more than we had women in publishing. Because some didn't get enough support from women and men. The men say, "Guy, go and fund your convention. We will empower you to come and disempower us." So we had a lot of problems. I'm so grateful that Dr. Dana Gbese, Ray Egbo, Dele Giwa, and Yakubu Mohammed, I will go to them in Lagos. I was so ambitious. I would talk to them. They would talk to people for me to get supplement. They were really, when they say male champion. They were real male champions.
All right, let's talk about your birth date, as your birthday, so to speak. It's October 1, and you share the same pride place with the country you love so much. And I see you're already looking the place.
It is. I have to look it because I believe in Nigeria. I keep telling people when I hear people say, that's why when you just said, I love Nigeria, I turned. I say, wow. And you are not saying it because you work for a government media organization. As to see it coming naturally. Because I love Nigeria. God help me. It had been destined that I should be born on October 1st. And there was no controversy. God, I remember my mother told me that everybody had gone. Everybody left her at home. She was pregnant. She has finished cooking. Everything she had arranged for them to enjoy the independence. Then she gave me money in the house. So I was born into celebration.
You wanted to celebrate.
Yes. So it wasn't that I came 12 midnight so that there will not be controversy that I was really born on October 1st. So I'm so grateful to God.
What is the government doing about your celebration?
What are they doing? I've been campaigning, mobilizing those born on October 1st, both young, old, persons with disabilities, especially when Senator Franca Figua was alive. She was one of the older women I knew was born on October 1st. I just got to the SDS office. I went to complain to him. Not to protest, though. So what is the matter? Those of us born out, you need a blessing. Let's come together and pray for Nigeria at 65. Then and I looked at I saw some roll-up banners. I said, okay, where is this secretariat? Nigeria has 65. They say it's at the basement. Will you go, Mama? I said, yes, now. I walked there. I met this pleasant lady. She's the publisher of Cherry publication. I said, I have a complaint. She was so scared. Then she listened to me. She said, okay, very well. Let me call somebody. Behold, who did she call? She called Ali Baba.
Ali Baba.
So Ali Baba appeared. She now said, do you know him? I said, who will not know Ali Baba? I said, I watch television. And I said, I watch him at when he turned 60. And I said, okay, tell him what you just told me. And I told him that we should be celebrated. We are not born on October 1st for nothing. There is that link between us. There is a connection. And we need to do something. I don't know exactly how the outcome will be, but I know it will be positive for Nigeria. That all the people born on October 1st, both young, old, persons with disabilities, I know, they love Nigeria in a unique way.
True.
And they are not just making trouble for Nigeria. So they should be celebrated. They like say, okay, we have done a proposal and we'll see how we push it further. So I'm so excited that just these two young people, that they have turned things around for those of us going on October 1st.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to drag you a little bit backward. I know that at a point you got married per L.
Oh.
I
didn't get married. I was giving out in marriage.
Okay, it's not. What's the difference?
The difference is that if you marry, you agree, you make arrangements. You say, I like this man.
We'll continue right after now. The show is Prime Woman. Don't go away. You marrying,
Yes,
is you agreeing to it, but
Exactly.
giving out in marriage.
it's a different thing because it was before my 9th birthday. So I didn't even
Wait,
understand
9
myself.
is 9 years.
9, yes, 9. So I didn't know myself. I don't understand myself. I was still in primary school. What business do I have with marriage? So it was a whole, it still happens up till now. So we should look for every way, through motivation, through chastisement, or anything we can do to rescue younger women, because it's a depletion of the whole resource of Nigeria, not just womanhood, but of Nigeria.
I'm wondering, with all that happened at that age, you're still standing tall. How did you circumvent?
That is the resilience story of Nigeria. All of us born on October 1st, follow the story and see what we have gone through. I recall when a former American president Obama was talking about Nigeria, about the empowerment of women. He said the curve in other countries is like this, going up. But the curve of women empowerment is like this. It will come like this, it will start going up. So it's the same thing that affects us, because it's about the destiny of a country. Otherwise, somebody like me, being married off before 9 years, how did I overcome it? God just helped me, and people around too. That is also the story of Nigeria, the unity. Young people, classmates, my uncle, when they say family, extended family, they came together and said, this girl will help us in future. She must go to school. That was how I went to school. There was community unity, which is a bit being watered down now. It shouldn't be, because I am a beneficiary. Otherwise, I won't be here today. Somebody would have been looking for somebody to interpret for us.
I'm still curious to know how you stepped out of that marriage.
Yeah, for some reasons, I don't know how it happened. When I was given to the teacher and I was taken to somewhere, when I finished my primary
it was
school,
a teacher that
it was a
took you
teacher.
in marriage,
Yes, a teacher. Because then, the best thing that can happen to any woman when you marry a primary school teacher, not secondary school teacher, if you are lucky, then you marry what they call a tutor. Not even, I didn't see many people married to university lecturers. So it's time you are married to a recruiting. I'm not saying they are not human beings, but that is not the destiny. Just like what is happening in Nigeria, that is not the destiny of Nigeria. Nigeria has a better destiny. I was taken to somewhere near, they call the place Effion. It's in Benue State, but it's a border town to Ebonyi State. I don't know how it happened. I carried the machine and ran off, and he was not opportune to come home because it's only on market days. I don't know why I targeted the day because I was young.
You
I
took
didn't
the
have
machine.
interaction, but I ran away.
I ran away.
Yes, I ran out of that marriage.
This your activist thing. Just
I didn't even know. I don't know who taught me. So that's why I say some people are just born naturally with a lot of inbuilt skills, set skills that helps to liberate the society.
It's good to know that you were able to, bail yourself out of the bag, so to speak.
With the help of people, young people, older people, my uncle, my mother. My father was very tough man, but my mother was able to use her natural instinct, her natural intelligence to be able to suppress him, not to decree certain things against my mother and myself for running out of the marriage. I was married up for £2. £2 was a lot of money.
£2. How much is £2 now?
£2 was big money then.
Oh, wow.
To be like 5 million naira now.
Oh, wow. Wow, pioneer cost of marriage.
Yeah.
I cannot talk about women empowerment, women movement on the positive actually without your name, ringing big time, because you've done a whole lot for Nigeria and we thank you for it. But don't you get scared?
Yes, I get scared. It's just like Nigeria. Nigeria will plunge itself to supporting foreign people, to go and rescue foreign countries everywhere. Like my father went for the Burma war. We are never afraid to liberate others, to free. Though people criticize us that our independence was won without a fight, there was no blood stain. That's why it was just white and green. But is it everybody that had to fight and lose blood to do it? So we are so blessed in Nigeria. So the same thing with me. I do so many dangerous things. I have written letters to presidents. I've written to President Jonathan, President Obasanjo, and he replies to the SDF. I've written to President Yaradua. I say, I don't like what you are doing to women. It's okay, come, let's dialogue. So the good thing is that you find that people are ready if you give them opportunity to dialogue. So I don't get scared. When I even go to say certain things, somebody say, you see your kind of advocate, you butcher people, you are too blunt, you are too... Sometimes I say, okay, let me just be modest. When I get there, I'll just forget and I'll just become myself. So a lot of people
that's
appreciate...
a key point. You become yourself.
Yeah, so
because
it's
yourself
quite tough.
is someone who must speak and demand to be listened. Now, not too long ago, in the course of doing what you're doing, you incurred a big loss. And I sat back and said, how is she going to cope? How are we going to have her back? Very importantly.
It is.
And I was very happy that you came back.
The grace of God, the women supported me, women. When my only biological child was killed by his friends, 32-year-old boy. Because after that marriage, I had to remarry. And it took hell for me to get pregnant. Women, I'm from family that they have 10 children, 14 children, a woman. But look at me here, I couldn't get pregnant. Not that I even had a miscarriage. So when he was killed, it was quite devastating. A lot of people just felt that was all. Dr. Uche said, Auntie, you only have two options now. Either you stay alive or you die. So you better make a choice. Adagbo Nojato told me, Adagbo will tell me that what you can do now is to be able to translate this disaster into advantage for people. And so we set up a Doka Trauma Care Center, and all the work I do now, I look at the intersection between trauma, emotional trauma, and disability, emotional trauma, like the reserve seat. So everything, I look at it from the angle or the lens of emotional trauma healing, that if trauma is not healed, there is no way that you will be able to function as a country. It's the same thing like Nigeria. If we don't come together to do that healing, when they call for national conference, when we should come, we say healing conference. The traumas we carry from different angles, we don't come to heal the trauma at all, because I'm seeing it for myself. Because I delayed, I was living in denial. I say, I'm okay, I'm a child of God, I'll be okay. I almost died. Women had to contribute over 20 million naira for me to go to South Africa to be well. Because healing didn't come easy as a result of the grief. I was not able to eat. So the first diagnosis was acute malnutrition. acute bronchitis, acute anemia, everything. My system collapsed, kinds of resources. But Nigeria is poor in terms of money flowing, equitable distribution of money. Nobody has business. Even if you choose to be poor, even if you choose to be hungry, you must be compelled to eat 3 square meals. So we are as endowed as no other country in the world. That's why I love Nigeria.
What kind of Nigerian meal do you like to eat?
Oh my God, I like natural Nigerian food. I like Nigerian jollof rice. So when Hilda attempted to, I don't know when I say attempted or engaged in cooking the biggest
the big
jollof
pot
rice.
of
Yes,
jollof rice.
jollof rice. I love jollof rice. I love yam. I love cocoyam. I love stone yam. I like natural food. So all those food, I eat every Nigerian food. So you see, so many of us are true Nigerians. Not just that we love Nigeria superficially. We are not transactional with Nigeria. We love and we give to Nigeria. So I think we should look around and see those who really love Nigeria, because Nigeria is an extremely beautiful country.
Do you like Nigerian music?
Very oh, you want me to dance for you? Which one? Is this Ene Ede or which one?
Which one can you sing?
Anyone to sing?
Do I sing for you?
Yes, sing then.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I think I'll need to consult my.
Let's
consult somebody to help me with that. Which you want to do now.
Okay, that will be fine.
I may not be able to do it because you are October 1. I need to
we should dance Nigerian music.
Which one did you say, Ene Ede? Or which one?
No, anyone.
Okay, let's see anyone that comes close by. We'll go with it.
Do I start? If you want to dance it, you want to dance the gala way. Oh, they are laughing. Yeah, they are saying. Nigeria has so many dancers. If you want team one, the knees are wobbly. So our dance steps are so beautiful. You know, in what do you call it, natural shit. There's that dance like this. They call it the bank dance. Sorry? So that is Nigeria. All of us run on October 1st. There are things peculiar about us.
October 1st person, while you're standing, I need you to just look into the camera and say a prayer for Nigeria.
My prayer for Nigeria is that this greatness that God alone trusted on Nigeria, and people are envious. Even saying Nigeria will disintegrate and Nigeria is growing stronger. Let that fullness come out so that everybody will be proud to be a Nigerian.
Amen. Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
And happy birthday to Nigeria. Bye. We'll see you again.
Thank you, NTA.
Thank you so much. Well, you always, I think you're NTA extension.
Yes, I am.
Because we love you and you love us.
I love NTA so much. I love the NTA family.
Let's quickly say happy birthday to NTA, to Nigeria.
Okay. Happy birthday, Nigeria. Prosper, soar, and reach beyond the skies.
Amen.